Welcome back, guys. This morning we're out here in West Texas again, like usual. It's July 3rd, middle of summer. Got some pretty nice weather this weekend. It's cloudy, some rain in the area. Only supposed to be up in the 80s today. Real good pig hunting weather for this time of year. This morning we're sitting up in my good buddy Austin Sullivan Taxidermy. We're up here in his blind this morning. He told me to go kill one of his pigs, so feeder should go off here in just a couple minutes. The sun's coming up. It's gonna be a pretty short hunt this morning. As soon as the feeder goes off, pig should be there. Put the hammer on one of the old 300. Go check them out. Get back out of here. But thanks for watching with us. Should be an exciting few minutes, so let's get one on the ground. Looks like we got a pretty good group of hogs here at the feeder. Still just a little bit early though. We got about 10 more minutes before we get good camera light, so I'm going to just sit back and watch them for a little bit. I don't even think the feeder's gone off yet. It's only about 6:10. I think we got a couple minutes before it goes off. So we're just going to sit here and let them eat a minute. Watch the sun come up a little more. As soon as we get good camera light, we'll pick out the biggest one, drop the hammer on them. Disappointed. I was trying to wait and line two of those big sows up. Try to get two in one shot. It's just hard to do when they're just moving that quick. Finally, that one walked right in front of that second one. I just shot real quick. That's what you gotta do. I didn't drop it. I usually always drop them. I usually shoot them in the head or neck, but I just aimed right behind the shoulder so I could try to get both of them. She kind of spun around a little bit, went over here in the trees. I know she won't be far, but just upset. I wanted to get both of them. Oh well, we got one for sure. Maybe they'll come back or come back out this Sendero, but we'll give her a few minutes and we'll go down there and check her out.
We decided to give her about 10 or 15 minutes, see if anything else come out. Nothing ever did, so we got out, come down here to the feeder, and check it out, see if we can find any blood. You know, normally the pig's just dead right in the feeder when I shoot them, so I usually shoot them in the head, you know, right in the shoulders. But tried the old 2-for-1. I don't quite think I hit the second one. Just didn't happen, but we came down here. I was gonna show y'all this old feeder here. We set it up 2 months ago. There was nothing but cactus and, you know, green grass, just thick. These old pigs have just wore this place out in 2 months. Looks like this feeder's been here 10 years now, but see the old cactus. They've just been living in here. Buddy Austin's already killed 2 pigs here, last 2 trips. You see stand down that little sendero we cut. Real good spot though. Lots of hogs in here. Lots of hogs everywhere, really. We actually already come down here and looked around a little bit for the pigs since I couldn't find nothing, you know, within sight. Had to do a little grid search, walked around a little bit, and I ended up walking up on it. She's only about 60 yards from the feeder, but right over there is where she went, right in that thick junk. So go check her out. There she is. Like I said, I went about 60 yards. Hit her a little far back. Not the normal shot I take, but it did the job. Pretty cool looking old pig. I'll drag her out here and we'll take a better look at her. Alright, well here she is. We got her drug out of that tall grass over there. Pretty good morning out here. Had a group of about 5 or 6. A couple little ones come in. Came in before it got real light. We just sat and watched them for a little bit, let the feeder go off, sun come up a little bit, so we got some good camera light. Finally decided to take a shot. I was gonna shoot that big brown one that was sitting under the feeder, kind of running the rest of them off. I gotta think, you know what, let's try a 2-for-1, see if we can get 2 of them. And corn was just about gone, so they were just kind of getting antsy, running around back and forth. And finally this one kind of walked in front real quick, just gave me like a split-second shot. She was kind of quartering to me. I squeezed off real quick. She kind of spun around, took off. I could tell I didn't hit the second one, but I knew I hit this one. I got out of the stand, went down the feeder and looked around. It's kind of hard to find any blood. So I just kind of put stuff down, just kind of started walking around, looking through the trees, looking through this thick grass, and ended up walking up on her right over here. She only went about 60 yards. It wasn't too bad for what it was, but all in all, pretty good morning. Accomplished what we came to do. Killed us a hog. It was supposed to be raining this morning. It had like a 70% chance of raining, but they're always wrong. I got up, looked at the radar this morning, and it was all just 10 miles to the south of us. So we lucked out there and missed that. Able to get in the stand and get it done, but not like we normally do. Normally we like to drop them under the feeder. Makes good footage, I love it, but a little different today, but we got it done. 300 puts another one on the ground. We're gonna go back at it tonight, change up, go to a different stand. We got a couple stands to swap to this evening, and the weather's supposed to be real great. It's supposed to be cloudy all day and it's supposed to stay in the 80s, which is going to be great for July. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully there'll be a second episode of the weekend tonight. So stick with us and thanks for watching.